moment when Bingo casually mentions a daughter named Roxy during a game, it wasn't just playful imagination. While millions of fans are still processing the emotional roller coaster of Season 3, the creators have been planting clues throughout the series that reveal Season 4 will fundamentally change everything. There is evidence that points to revelations that will leave even the most dedicated Bluey theorists speechless. Number 1, Roxy's father mystery finally solved. We're going to finally find out who Roxy's dad is, Bluey's own daughter from the future. The creator of the show, Joe Brum, revealed in an interview that he asked the artist to mix features from both Jean-Luc and Mackenzie in this little pup. His idea was to keep the mystery alive and make a fun joke for fans, showing he knows there are people who root for both the Labrador and the Border Collie. But at the start of Season 4, we're going to discover which of these two characters will be chosen as Roxy's father. Our bet is that Bluey's husband will be Mackenzie, and there's a huge clue pointing to it. First, Roxy's design makes it obvious she's a border healer, which is a mix of the same breeds as Bluey and Mackenzie. Then, Roxy's floppy ear is another clue about who her dad is. Number 2, new character Toffee the Surfer. A brand new character is coming, and he's going to be a special little pup named Toffee who will join Calypso's school as Bluey's new classmate. Just like our main character is called Bluey because she's blue, Toffee is a pup with fur colored like caramel. And that's not the only reason he'll be special. Toffee is coming to the show to share even more of Australia's culture with the world. This cartoon is packed with references to its home country. And in the case of this new pup, Toffee is going to be a surfer. Just like Rusty, who loves to play cricket, Toffee is a boy who spends most of his time catching waves in the ocean. In the upcoming season, Bluey is going to meet this new friend not at school, but at the beach. She's going to ask Toffee to teach her how to stay on the board for longer. They'll have fun all day, and in the end, Bluey will probably learn how to surf, but they have to say goodbye because Bluey has to head home. The next day, she discovers Toffee is the new student in Calypso's class. Number 3, Dougie's romantic return. A character coming back right at the start of Season 4 is Dougie, the pup who talks using sign language. And the reason he's coming back is actually kind of romantic. The show's creators heard that fans have been imagining Dougie as Bingo's future boyfriend. So it's about time to bring him back. Of course, since they're still really young, nothing romantic will happen between these pups just yet. But nothing stops them from making a future episode where they're dating or even married. Dougie is going to join the same school as Bingo, and he's a super important character because of the message he shares. Dougie doesn't speak like most people. He uses sign language, and the show will demonstrate just how valuable it is to learn to communicate this way. Actually, Bingo is probably going to have a blast learning because it feels like a secret code. Now all that's left is for us to find out if Dougie took Turtle Boy home with him and if he'll lend it to Bingo. Number 4, Brandy's new baby and Uncle Lewis. Another special character on the way is Bluey's brand new cousin, the child of Brandy. We saw that Chili's sister is pregnant and ready to fulfill her biggest dream of becoming a mom. It's very possible that Bluey and Bingo's new cousin will be a boy since they've only ever had girl cousins so far, and it's time to change that up. The new little pup will probably be named Joe in honor of the show's creator, and he'll become the next owner of Floppy. Bingo's favorite toy will be given to Joe, and of course, Bingo herself will make that decision after she realizes her cousin is having trouble sleeping. That's when one of the most special episodes kicks off, Bedtime Part 2, where Floppy takes Joe on a space adventure. Number 5, Coco's chaotic family life. Another thing everyone's dying to see this new season is a bit of the life of our favorite pink poodle with her big family. Coco has 8 siblings, and you can bet the house she lives in is in total chaos. Sure, the older siblings who are already adults might have their own homes, but there are still a bunch of pups left. Coco is probably going to have a special episode just for her where she wakes up in the morning and tries to get to the bathroom to brush her teeth, but one of her siblings beats her to it. Then she gets to the kitchen and her mom puts out some biscuits for her, but all her siblings eat them first. Meanwhile, the poodle's mom is trying to get everyone ready to leave, but each one is doing something different all over the house. Number 6. Busker becomes music teacher. What if I told you that Busker, the musician character who sometimes shows up in the series, might get an episode all to himself next season? Everybody knows Busker was created as a tribute to the show's soundtrack composer Geoff Bush, so you can definitely expect him to keep popping up in future episodes. But one cool thing about Busker is that he's going to become the kids' music teacher at Calypso School, at least for one special class. We know Busker is Honey's piano teacher and the main musician for neighborhood events, so it makes perfect sense for Calypso to invite him to teach a few instruments to the pups. Number 7. Frisky's pregnancy announcement. The next big news is something every Bluey fan has been waiting for. Frisky's pregnancy announcement. Of course, right from the start of the series, our main character was going to get another cousin, and we've known that since the end of last season. But now, Frisky and Uncle Radley are about to bring a new pup to the show. We still don't know if Frisky will have a son or a daughter, but it would be super cool if they turned out to be twins. One would be a caramel-colored red heeler, and the other one could be blue since their dad, Uncle Radley, has both of those colors in his breed. Number 8. Chili's Airport Security Adventure. Have you ever gone to see what your parents do for work? That can be really fun. Chili works as an airport security agent, which is another job that dogs have in the real world. In this upcoming season, Bluey and Bingo might get to see what Chili's day is like at the airport. Bluey could go inside the planes, check out people's luggage, and try to figure out where everyone is traveling. That would be super fun to watch because Bluey and Bingo would meet dogs from all over the world. Not to mention, Bluey would definitely try to find out where the bags go when they disappear down that conveyor belt that looks like a slide. Number 9, Snickers' dad finally appears. One thing that's going to happen this season is that we'll finally meet Snickers' dad because he's already shown up in the official book, Bluey's Easter. This character has never appeared in an episode and didn't even show up at Frisky's wedding, though his wife, Snickers' mom, was there as a guest. They haven't revealed much yet about this character, not his name or his job, but one thing is for sure. This friend's dad looks so much like Snickers that now we know exactly what Snickers will look like when he's all grown up. Do you think Snickers' dad has a cool hat just like his son? Number 10. Technology upgrade in the Healer House. Did you catch that robot vacuum zooming through the Healer House? Season 4 is seriously leveling up and bringing all the gadgets with it. From Roxy's slick tech game that had Bandit waving the white flag faster than you can say Wi-Fi outage, to the sneaky wireless cleaner cruising around in the background of Surprise, it's clear Bluey's world is getting a futuristic glow-up. We're talking more beeps, more boops, and maybe even holograms one day. The Healer's adventures stay heartwarmingly down to earth, but now with just enough tech to keep things shiny and new. Knowing this crew, it won't be long before Bandit is hopelessly tangled in smart cords, Bingo is training the vacuum like it's a new puppy, and Bluey invents a game called Laser Tag but with feelings. Number 11, hidden clues about Bingo's future. Remember when Bingo was hospitalized and the doctor said, "Let's keep her one more night"? It seemed routine, but fans think there might be more to this story. Cut to the surprise episode. Bluey shows up with her kid, and Chili says, "Bingo's out the back." While this seems innocent enough, some fans wonder if Bingo's childhood health experiences might play a larger role in her character development. What we do know is that Bingo is transitioning to a new school. She's getting old enough to move on to where Calypso teaches. Bingo ended the last season at 5 years old, Bluey at 7. So it's about time for the Red Healer to have Calypso as her teacher. Share your observations in the comments below. Have you spotted any other hidden clues? Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the incredible storytelling that makes Bluey such an extraordinary series for viewers of all ages.